Hey guys, welcome to another beautiful day here in Japan, and actually it's not super beautiful. I was just talking about how spring has come and this sort of thing in my last video, but today is pretty rainy and probably going to be kind of cold tonight. But anyway, that's not what I want to get in the mood to talk about. I want to talk about something else, and I want to talk about motivating yourself and staying motivated again. And I know I make a lot of videos like this talking about things that kind of push and motivate and do that, and I guess I'm kind of caught up in that kind of thing, and I like feeling motivated, and I like things that make me feel like I should go do something, should go be a part of something, should go, kind of make an effort to do something big and do something exciting. And my cat is being weird. He's always being weird whenever I make videos. He sleeps like all day long, and then I make a video and he walks around and grabs things and tries to jump up in front of the camera and just be a weirdo. I guess all cats are kind of like that though, aren't they? Anyway, so Yuki and I, we have this big hobby. We always go and watch movies together. We watch movies all the time together, and we allocate like a pretty good amount of our monthly earnings to going to movies together. It's something easy we can do. It's something fun we can do after work. It's something we can do any day of the week. An early show, a late show, even though we usually end up doing the late shows because it's cheaper and that sort of thing. And we watch movies all the time. So we watch a lot of the good ones because typically, I'd say the better movies, the award-winning movies, come to Japan because they expect them to make the most money, or maybe Disney movies or Marvel movies come to Japan because, again, they make a lot of money. We don't see a lot of the smaller movies, or like a rom-com, we don't really see coming to Japan too much from America, but the big movies we see. And probably the biggest one that's impacted us recently has been The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman and Zendaya and Zac Efron. In this movie, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was out in America a long time ago, a couple months back, but it only recently came to Japan, like in the last month or so. And since then, Yuki and I have gone and seen it 4 or 5 times in theaters because it's just that cool. And I don't know if you guys are into musicals. I don't know if you guys like musicals. I don't know if you're into music at all, or whatever it might be. But I've always had kind of a soft spot for musicals ever since my dad showed me Oliver way back when I was like 6 years old or 8 years old. And even though I don't perform in them or necessarily like watch them, live, or really even rewatch those movies that much, it always kind of gives me this good feeling when I watch a musical. Something about the singing and dancing really gets to me. And in this movie, the singing and dancing and everything else is so cool and so impressive and so well choreographed, and the songs are touching and inspiring and motivating in a certain way, that there's just something about the story of this guy, P.T. Barnum, the main character, the character that Hugh Jackman plays, who goes from really having nothing when he begins to pushing himself and making himself bigger than life, and having a very successful career, doing something that brings people happiness, regardless of my cat. 1 minute, guys. Sorry guys, the cat kind of got a little bit sick back here, so I had to clean up his nonsense. Now he's back to going over here and just thinking that he's so cute, but whatever, he's a butthead. So anyway, there's something about this movie, the way that it shows the progression of a character, the way that it shows going from nothing to having something, from having a dream to fulfilling that dream, and the ups and downs in between, that I find really motivating. And every time I watch this movie, I leave the movie theater with my heart pounding, thinking, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to start a business in the future? Do I want to, what kind of company do I want to join and work for? Or when I get back to America, what do I want to do with my life, right? How can I make my life as interesting as I can? How can I inspire people the way that this character does? How can I, really enjoy life and get the most out of it? Because it is about how much effort you put in, and the people you put around you. And we see in the movie that P.T. Barnum, he has his relationships. Some of them go and are at risk during part of the movie because of what he does in order to have success. And you learn through the movie that the best way to be successful is to stick to why you started, and don't hurt the people around you who help you get there, and do right by people. Make an industry that gives people value and gives them happiness and gives them something they can take home and feel excited about. And listening to that sort of thing, listening to that story, has really kind of put some drive into me. It's made me feel really positive the last couple of days. Watched this movie like 5 times now. Yuki and I will go watch this movie again tomorrow. We can't get enough of it. We love the whole movie, even though, maybe it's not everybody's cup of tea. We really like it. So we're gonna watch it again. I've been watching other kind of cool inspirational stuff on YouTube. This guy named Tony Robbins, I've been watching a lot recently, talking about financial advice and also just kind of life advice in general about what is happiness, how can you stay motivated, how do you keep that hunger alive inside of you, and I think it's really important. And so, I always ask you guys what keeps you motivated, what keeps you focused, this kind of thing. And, if you haven't answered before, I'd like to hear what you have to say about what keeps you motivated. But I think, and kind of what I want to get to about all this, and the crux of what I'm trying to say is, I think it's incredibly important to surround yourself with people and media and projects that keep you motivated and keep you moving towards a goal, so that when you wake up in the morning, you can achieve what you want to achieve for that day and take steps towards achieving what it is you want to have in the future. And so, even though you can't become a millionaire in one day unless you do something really crazy, I don't even know where to begin with that, you can take steps every day to add value to your life, and all it takes is a little bit of motivation here and a little bit of motivation there, and making good decisions and asking good questions and motivating yourself by surrounding yourself with good people. And so it all started with me surrounding myself with that movie, and already being a little bit motivated to try to do things, but surrounding myself with that movie, with the songs, with the people, with this history, the stories of the people in the movie, the actors, the actresses, and the real life characters they're based off of, and this sort of thing, and then finding other motivating people too. And now on all of my social media, Facebook, or I don't really use Instagram that much, but Instagram a little bit, and my YouTube playlist are all these positive, reinforcing people that link out to more interesting people, that link out to other good ideas, that I watch one YouTube video and then I get recommended a whole bunch that are in the same vein, that talk about financial advice and financial freedom and how to be a motivated person and exercise and eating healthy. And it's just this positive feedback loop that continues because I continue looking at something and I'm not letting myself look at other bad things. And so even if I can't surround myself with people immediately, like in my house, right? I have Yuki and I have some other people that I see and this kind of thing. They're all good people, but you can create kind of this tribe of people in a virtual space to keep you moving. And whether that's movies or whether that's YouTube or blogs that you read or that kind of thing, I think it's super incredibly important, and it's what I'm going to do after I finish this video. So I wanted to share that with you guys and see and check in with how you guys are doing and if you're making any progress towards your goals. And just kind of let me know what's going on with you guys. So thanks a lot for watching, dudes and dudettes. It's been good just kind of venting these thoughts to the camera. I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a great day. Later.